And now, your first alert weather.
What do you think? What do you think, Emma? How hot was it yesterday around here? What do you think? Give me a number between 1 and You think it was It was 86 was the high yesterday. Our average was 84. You got to come up with better numbers, okay? I mean, seriously, got to start paying attention. 97 is the record high. We're not going to get there, but we are about in the zone. I'll put it to you that way. We're on target. You know, if I were a woman and this were a relationship, you'd be checking all the boxes, as they like to say. Isn't that what y'all say? Isn't that what y'all, Emma? Isn't that what women say?
Checking the boxes.
Yes,
Okay.
see, I know the lingo. High pressure, and she's not watching, so she didn't see that. That was a nonverbal communicative moment. It's going to be bright around here. We've got a Pacific Northwest little bump that will kick around some moisture and give us those zippy storms into the afternoon, and that could be trouble for some folks real quick, small hail and gust around here. But I think for the majority of the day, it's just going to be hot. These heat indices and the UV index, not so much heat indices, UV indices, sorry. We don't have too much humidity around here. That's the great thing. It's not too swampy, but there may be a quick running storm here into the upper valley, and we'll see some clouds begin to develop into tomorrow, pushing over the top of the midday, and in late afternoon we may get enough heat to do a jiffy pop shower here or there. And the winds today, they'll be picking up a little bit later on, especially around storms at 25 miles an hour as typical. They're out to Butte City and on into Arco, and those temperatures on the cliff don't ever change, do they? It's always chilly. It's always in the teens and 20s. Those are the graduating classes. We're going to see some wispy winds on into tomorrow afternoon as well, pushing across here, and then we slam into some hot air by the end of the weekend. I'm really glad you're here. It'd be a great time for you to join us on our KIFI weather app and go ahead and download that. Have it with you so you can check the temps and maybe any approaching storms. But with the afternoon into the 80s, you're going to need to make sure that you are covered. So find shelter and some water and maybe a cool place to hang every once in a while. Take a break. It'll take about 15 to 20 minutes before you feel the burn today, even less than that, on into tomorrow. As you look into the countryside, it's going to be in the mid to upper 80s again tomorrow, with morning lows and some of that haze around here in the 50s to kickstart tomorrow. And then we'll be even warmer on into Sunday. We're hitting the dog days now. I told you it's coming. 7-7 today, and those are good numbers. And you'll see them again in Island Park and in Driggs and over toward Ledore and Mackey. It'll be 79 in ARCO. It'll be 86 in Blackfoot, and we'll be approaching the mid to upper 90s on the western side of the state. So the reprieve is toward Jackson, Wilson, Moose, and over toward the Star Valley. It'll be 50 in Rexburg today. These are the lows for tonight, so we're going to cool off a little bit here. So enjoy the day today. Look out for a wispy, punchy shower and maybe some small hail as well. It's going to be in the upper 80s for salmon. We'll be in the 90s by the time we get to Monday over here. And if you haven't melted and I'm still here, let's all get together again and shape of a family gathering. It will be about 86 on into Blackfoot, and then we got a 1 in 3 storm chance, and then hot to trot on into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Rapid fire sunshine for Rexburg as well once we get over the hump here with a limited shower chance, and flame throwing sunshine into Jackson as well. Warmer, mid 80s after we get through the upper 70s today. So you got a couple of days to go ahead, and I got to cut the grass. So I just know when it's going to get hot, and then it becomes like, I ain't doing it. I thought about doing it this morning about 2 o'clock, but I thought that could get me in trouble. It's not like people weren't cranking music and playing fireworks, though, earlier this week. It'll be in the upper 80s to Pocatello's Ross Park this afternoon, upper 50s tonight, mid 80s in IF, and then a 1 in 3 storm chance, wispily making it on through here later on tomorrow after Scoop Jam along the Greenbelt just beyond the farmers market. It's going to be in the 90s as we get toward the beginning of next week. Emma, it's going to get hot. Make sure you follow us on the TikTok, because we know about heat, don't we? We
Yes,
carry a
we
fire
do.
truck with us. Yep.
Thanks, Jeff.